I ain't even say this perm having name. You just wanna bring the top up. Say, bro, man, you be relevant, and I said what I said, bro. You need a like me to keep.
And Cottrell is evil, and he's a bad influence. So you want to go and put that man on his knee?
The rap game just witnessed something nobody saw coming. NLE Choppa, once one of NBA Youngboy's most loyal supporters, just dropped a diss track so vicious, it got Youngboy's own mother involved. And what happened next? Pure chaos. This isn't just beef. This is a full-blown war that's tearing the industry apart, forcing every rapper to pick a side. So buckle up, because this story gets darker with every twist. It all exploded when Choppa released his new track KO. And he didn't just take shots, he went straight for Youngboy's throat. The lyrics were brutal, personal, calculated. Listen to what Choppa said. He called Youngboy bad for the youth, said he does nothing positive, accused him of making guys go after their girls thinking it's cute. He said Youngboy sends people to do what he wouldn't do himself. Then Choppa hit him with the line about never being a role model, saying his aura gives him the ick. That guys like him make him sick. The disrespect was on another level. The internet stopped. Comments flooded in from every corner of the rap world. Fans, producers, even OGs were stunned. This wasn't your typical subliminal. This was war. And the wildest part? Charleston White actually co-signed it.
Babies ain't money getting. They'll hurt you, kill you, and eat out your icebox as they break in your house. I'm not battling with childhood like a YB fan. Them kids need to be put in mental institutions. This man, YB, sound like he angry. He want to out his mama. He want to beat his daddy. He want to his uncle. I don't want to hear that kind of shit. I'm not in pain. I'm a money get. YB babies ain't money getting. I can't understand. I don't feel that. That's not soul music. I'm a soulful brother. I'm not in pain. Them kids need to be put in mental institutions. You see they had that.
Charleston came out strong, saying he agrees with everything Choppa said. He claimed that Youngboy's babies aren't getting money. They'll hurt you. He's basically saying YB's influence makes his fans reckless and dangerous. Coming from Charleston White, that's saying something. Then DJ Academics hopped on stream, visibly shocked that Choppa would go this hard. Even Ac couldn't believe what he was hearing. Within hours, the song went viral, spreading across every social media platform. By the next morning, the entire rap industry had something to say.
Call it, you have your third eye open. Some people would call it, yo, a dumb, an act smart. Some people would call it fake woke. Some people would call it someone trying to seem deeper than most. Pause. It's kind of like how people, it evokes some of the similar thoughts like how we had about XXXTentacion, where people felt like, you know, he understood life a little bit on a different level. And I think that's what NLE Choppa's aim.
But here's where it gets real. NBA Youngboy's mother saw the diss, and she wasn't having it. She jumped on Instagram and absolutely went off on NLE Choppa. She defended her son like only a mother can, told Choppa to stay in his lane and stop coming for her son's crown. She reminded everyone that Choppa had been out of the spotlight for almost a year, hinting that maybe, just maybe, he was jealous of her son's massive success. And honestly, she might be onto something. Because while Choppa's been laying low, Youngboy's been on an absolute tear. His first tour in 5 years, completely sold out. The demand got so insane they added 25 more dates. Fans are paying any price just to see him live. It got so chaotic that police allegedly wanted the tour shut down early because of crowd control issues. Louisiana officials are reportedly concerned about his New Orleans homecoming show. They're deploying over 400 NOPD officers every single night. Drones, armored vehicles. That's the level we're at right now. The city's on edge and all eyes are on Youngboy. But this beef didn't come out of nowhere. Let's rewind and understand how we got here. Back in 2019, NLE Choppa was one of Youngboy's biggest fans. When YB got locked up that year, Choppa literally made a whole song called Free Youngboy, begging for his release. That was the energy. That was the relationship. He showed nothing but love and loyalty. So what changed? Everything flipped in 2020, right after King Von's tragic passing, when Youngboy dropped his controversial track, Bring the Hook, in 2022. Taking direct shots at O-Block and even mentioning King Von, the entire rap world felt it. DJ Academics jumped online saying Youngboy was on demon time and about to drop another tape. Everyone could feel the tension rising.
Able to defend his name, bro, and it be a lot going on within his name about him. When to me, bro, he a real stand-up dude, and it was just unfortunate how happened. Like, he came to a person as a...
But not everyone was impressed. Lil Reese from O-Block fired back, saying that wasn't demon time. That was just regular rap like the rest of these rappers. And guess who publicly agreed with Reese? NLE Choppa. He co-signed Reese's take, even saying, "I stamped that." That was the moment. The official Switch Up fans couldn't believe it. The same guy who made Free Youngboy was now siding against him. People were shocked because everyone knew Choppa had always been a loyal Youngboy supporter. Youngboy didn't let that slide. In his track, No Like I Know, he addressed Choppa directly, making it clear he felt betrayed. The line Youngboy spit was cold, direct, personal. He said Choppa's mother would be destroyed when they send him to God for making statements and choosing sides about his beef with them boys. He mentioned how he guessed he could say he was Choppa's favorite. The betrayal was real. That line hit like a bullet and changed their relationship forever. And Choppa? He doubled down. He went back and changed the title of his old song from Free Youngboy to just Youngboy. In the rap world, that's a statement. That's erasing loyalty. That was his way of saying loud and clear he doesn't stand with NBA Youngboy anymore. Then NLE Choppa went on a whole media tour. DJ Academics, DJ Vlad, The Breakfast Club. And in every single interview, he had something to say about Youngboy. On Vlad, Choppa said Youngboy needs to keep his act straight and stay out of jail. Then on The Breakfast Club, he doubled down, saying NBA Youngboy needs to be more careful, that he's got a lot of people looking up to him and needs to set a better example. He said Youngboy needs to stay out of trouble and just focus on his music. But here's the irony. Those words hit deep, because that's exactly what Youngboy's been trying to do since getting out of jail. He's been laying low, staying clean, focusing on his family and his music. So why is Choppa still throwing shade if YB's finally trying to change his life? Fans are asking the same question. Something about this tension feels far from over. Now here's what really set Choppa off. During a sold-out show in Atlanta, Youngboy did something legendary. He performed I Hate Youngboy live for the first time ever. Fans lost their minds. The moment went viral instantly, with tweets saying NBA Youngboy just performed the greatest diss track of all time in front of a sold-out Atlanta crowd.
Boy, king of rap. We just gotta claim it today. King of rap. King of rap. That's a new narrative I'm driving. These gonna have to bow to the feet. I like it. We're not talking about Kendrick and Drake and they're on a different level. But below Kendrick and Drake, I'm sorry. With all due respect to every other rapper, Youngboy's the king of rap right now. I'm sorry to tell y'all. The walk down I seen in Atlanta tonight. Give him the throne. Just give him the throne. Youngboy the king of rap. I'm sorry to tell y'all. Hey, listen, I'm not saying it's gonna last forever. But for right now, in the last 4 or 5 months.
But here's the part that made it explosive. He performed that song in the very same city where King Von lost his life. People couldn't believe it. One fan wrote that Youngboy did all of 4PF and half of Atlanta dirty by performing that song in Von's city. The boldness was crazy. That performance had everyone talking, calling it both bold and disrespectful at the same time. Even some OGs from Chicago jumped in, publicly dissing Youngboy while praising Lil Durk for staying solid through all the chaos. The energy around this feud hit an all-time high, and NLE Choppa's reaction to that performance? He was heated. Watching Youngboy perform that track, especially in Atlanta, felt like a direct shot not just at Von's legacy, but at everyone who ever stood by him. But then Youngboy's fans started pulling receipts. They dug up a video from just last year where NLE Choppa himself admitted something wild.
Youngboy. What's his clip? Why would I tell you? What's his clip though? What's the 4K track? Damn. 4K track for life. I'm OT up. I am OT up for life. I'm from Chicago. Who? Boy.
In the clip, Choppa said, "Let me know who beat me, bro. Respectfully, it's Youngboy." He literally called Youngboy the only one doing better than him. So how's he dissing the same guy he once called better? Fans were quick to call it out, saying Choppa's just switching sides again. The hypocrisy was glaring. That's when Youngboy finally responded. Right before hitting the stage for one of his shows, he dropped a message on his Instagram story that had the internet buzzing.
Who beating me, bro? Respectfully, that's really respectfully. The only that's really ahead in that space
He wrote about how all these rappers need him, that they're washed up and only mention his name for views and clout. He didn't name names, but everybody knew exactly who he was talking about. That's when the truth behind NLE Choppa's diss finally started coming out. People realized this wasn't just random beef. This was about loyalty and who stands where in the ongoing feud between Youngboy and Lil Durk. Once again, Choppa's name got dragged into the middle of it all, with fans accusing him of being one of the rappers who switched sides. Lil Zay even jumped on Twitter saying it's no surprise the industry is switching up on Durk for NBA Youngboy. That tweet lit up the internet. Everyone was debating which side their favorite rappers were really on. And here's the twist. Even though some fans thought Choppa had switched over to Youngboy's side again after being quiet for so long, he proved them wrong. When he dropped his new track, Coco, the message was loud and clear. He's still rocking with Durk.
Say this perm having name. You just wanna bring it top up. Say, bro, man, you be relevant, and I said what I said, bro. You need a like me to keep you going. Your views go up now, clown. I'm willing to help y'all about it, man. But I hate NBA so much, man. Go get them some views, man. Help this some views.
The OTF camp showed love too, with hundreds of Durk's mutuals tweeting that if you're rocking with what Youngboy did, then stay on that side. This isn't just music beef anymore. This is turning into a full-on loyalty war, and the rap world is picking sides fast. Then came the moment that changed everything. NBA Youngboy received the key to the city of Baton Rouge, and according to academics, Atlanta was in shambles.
See why this was surprising or new to y'all. Everybody jumping ship because this how the industry is. Nobody in the industry is gonna stick around you when you at your lowest. If they can't get clout, notoriety, money, fame, features, videos, something that they could benefit from off you, they're gonna jump ship. I don't see why it's surprising that everybody is on YB in the industry. That's how it go. They only gonna f*** you when it's beneficial to them. None of these ain't grow up with Durk. None of these ain't friends or real homies with Durk for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Or they would never change, or they would never jump ship. Because where we from, if you with me, my ops is your ops is mine. Some people don't look at it like that. Some people look at it like I with both parties, they ain't got nothing to do with it. And look, you not wrong for that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, shout out to the that still done stayed down for Durk, his real family.
We have Floyd County Commissioner, Mr. Mark Harrington. And we have Floyd County Probate Judge, Judge Cleveland Johnson. And they got some.
Damn, there's a judge up there? Yo, the judge in the city sending all the rappers in the city to jail. But the out-of-town rapper that came here, that basically, hey, you know what type of time I be on. You over here giving him an award? Oh, nah, Atlanta's in shambles. If y'all are a rapper who ever got prosecuted by this, or not prosecuted, but like got sent to jail by this judge, and basically you watching an out-of-town rap getting an award for doing 10 times worse than what you do, you gotta feel sick. You gotta feel sick.
That move sent shockwaves through the industry. Academics said you gotta feel sick. This sealed the deal. People started calling it the downfall of 4PF, YSL, and even OTF. Why? Because it looked like everyone, even people who used to stay silent, was now standing with NBA Youngboy. Some said even the police were supporting him. That's when folks realized Youngboy was officially untouchable. Academics explained it best, saying every rapper in the game is now trying to be friends with Youngboy again because he's got the leverage, and his fan base is growing like crazy. But that's when Choppa's fans fought back. They started digging into Youngboy's criminal history, trying to expose him and turn the internet against him. They pulled up old reports, screenshots, and posts. Some even accused Youngboy of working with the feds. One viral Instagram post claimed that Youngboy's telling that it's his third time getting released from the feds within 4 years on all new charges. The post said you can't do 10 months of a 23-month sentence. It claimed that the first offer for a firearm charge would be 5 years, but Youngboy's definitely police. The post even suggested he might be the reason other rappers got locked up. That post lit up every social platform overnight. Fans started fighting online, some calling it fake news, while others said it made sense. Then clips resurfaced of NBA Youngboy in prison, and that's when things really got out of control. Youngboy was seen walking through prison like he didn't have a single worry in the world. Calm, relaxed, and almost too comfortable for someone in his position. Right next to that video, a tweet went viral saying it wouldn't be the first time someone played both sides in this game. That you really never know who's working with who, that you got to watch everything. That tweet had everybody second-guessing everything they thought they knew. Because when Youngboy got sentenced, the whole scene wasn't like any normal courtroom vibe. Things were chaotic. A die-hard Youngboy fan somehow hacked into the live court Zoom and started screaming "Free Youngboy" at the top of their lungs. Security was scrambling, the judge was confused, and even the prosecutors looked lost. But what really got people talking was Youngboy's reaction. He walked in, smiling, laughing.
I'm in the dressing room, and we just talking about a bunch of... He's also telling me, and I will never say who. He's telling me all the rappers who was now hitting him up, and he kind of asked me, he's like, "Act, so what you think, man?" Because I think he's thinking like, yo, should he forgive some of these? Like, well, all these rappers on it. You know what I mean? Like, they're all like, yo, Youngboy, we love you, right? And I gave him the best advice, I think. I said, I didn't want to impart my thoughts on it because I don't know fully what he's been through and what he's thought. Because, he was down where nobody would him. So I said, whatever your heart feels about any of these or kind of doubling back or now they want to do whatever.
Almost like the whole thing was part of his plan. Fans said he looked too chill, too confident, like he already knew how it was going to play out. That moment fueled even more theories. Some fans now swear he might have been working with the system all along. So what do you think? Is NBA Youngboy really that untouchable? Or is there something going on behind the scenes that fans aren't supposed to see? This whole situation has exposed so much about loyalty in the rap game, about how quickly things can flip, about how one diss track can spark a war that involves mothers, fans, police departments, and entire cities. NLE Choppa took a massive risk coming at Youngboy like this. And whether you think he's justified or just chasing clout, one thing's for sure. This beef isn't over. Not by a long shot. The tension is still building, the theories are still spreading, and the rap world is still picking sides. Every day brings new developments, new reactions, new conspiracies. Are you riding with Youngboy or NLE Choppa? The streets are divided, the fans are at war, and the truth is somewhere in the middle of all this chaos, waiting to be exposed. This is the kind of beef that defines an era, the kind that people will talk about for years, and we're watching it unfold in real time.